today's Artistic Jewelry Design channel. Here we are going over the materials. We have some green seed beads and white seed beads, the red chip, the white opaque beads, some spacers, zero spacers in between. Those are the moss agates, zero spacer beads, and some more moss agates. We have the same thing that's on the other one. There we have a bell. There's some silver bead frames that we're going to be inserting into the design. The toggle clasp, the reef toggle clasp. And there we have the mistletoe branch and the mistletoe charm. And there go our findings. And those are some more findings. I might be putting those on, I'm not sure. And of course, the crimp beads that we're going to be using too. And that is our focal right there, our pendant focal. That's the wreath, and that's the moss agate donut. See, this moss agate donut pendant. That's right there. And we have right there, that is the stainless steel wreath. I took some wire and wrapped it around that and twisted it. And I have like a silver space bead on there. It's like 2 strings. And that's my silver spacer bead. I made that lamp glass bead in my art glass class. As you see, it matches along with the theme, berries and boughs. It's red and white lamp glass work. It took a lot of work for me to do that. It took almost about 3 hours for me just to make that one bead. Very detailed work. Nice size wood, and it's nice and round. We have some nice bead caps, stainless steel bead caps that we're going to be putting onto the bead. Some chain we're going to be using. Stainless steel link chain that we're going to be using. We're going to be adding that. That's from my own collection. So we're going to be adding that at the end of the beads. As you see, I had bent the back of the wire to keep it in place. Put the bead cap on upside down so the bead can rest inside of it. And then we're gonna put the bead down over it. And then another bead cap sitting on top of that. See, it fits nice and pretty. And then put a 4mm stainless steel silver spacer bead on top of that. And that is our focal and pendant. At least that's part of it. Chain those pliers around those. We're gonna be adding the gel ring, and we're gonna attach it to the bell with the loop. So we're gonna be taking that and we're gonna wrap it. I'm attempting to wire wrap it onto the bell and loop. It's a little challenging. I'm sorry that I'm a little out of the camera. I'm gonna grab my other pliers to try to help me out. It really is not easy trying to wire wrap a double twisted wire. As you can see, I'm struggling with it. Sometimes I can do a double wire wrap like that, but this is some resilient wire. But when it's all done, it'll look pretty. Almost got it there. Almost got it. I'm a little out of camera view. I'm just trying to get it to act right. So please excuse me for being out of camera view. Yep, there we have it. A beautiful focal pendant. Just straighten it up, trying to make sure it look right. And there we have it. However, I will be adding another piece to that later on. You'll see it towards the end. Right now we're going to move on so we can do our bead work. Our string bead. First, we are going to do some painting. We're going to be painting the little holly berry charm here. There I'm showing you the crystal faceted beads and the moss agate beads. And the rhinestone studded. The moss agates. We have the holly leaf charm. That is what we're going to be painting. The mistletoe branch, we're going to be painting that too. That's going to be a part of the focal. My green paint marker. We're going to be painting that, the leaf of it with green, and the berries red. I have to shake them up so it can come out easy. So there we go. I'm painting the berries on their red. Once I get through painting all of that, I seals it so the paint don't come off too easy. And there we have the berries. I'm shaking up the green. Now we're going to be painting the green, the leaves on it. Because after all, it is holly and mistletoe. Holly berries and mistletoes. I have to be careful because it's still a little wet where I just painted it. As long as you seal the paint, it'll last. Keep it from coming off. Little pretty holly berries. Holly and berries. Now we're going to paint the mistletoe branch. So I paint the branch part green. Then we're going to be painting the berry parts on there where you see what it looks like little flowers. Those are the berries. So we're going to paint those red. Do a little highlight in red. I'm not trying to saturate it in red, just paint it a little red. Make it pop out. It all flows together. Just let that dry for a minute. It don't take long for it to dry. And then we'll be able to use it. Right there, I'm painting some of the wire so it can kind of blend in with the donut pendant. I'm not going to paint the wreath, just paint the wire so it'll blend in some. Now you see an up close picture of it. how it looks painted. The branch I'm going to put underneath the wreath, and I'm going to attach it to the wreath. The branch is going to be attached to the wreath, so it'll be a part of the focal. As you see, it's going to look really pretty. Probably won't be able to see the green though. And what I really wanted to was to put the little mistletoe right there, a little holly leaf right there, but it wouldn't. I wasn't able to put that right there. I just wanted to show you that that's where I really wanted to go. However, it's gonna go on the branch. And those are going to be the little berries that we're going to be hanging from off of the branch. So you'll see how that all came together towards the end. I had quite the time. I did the wrapping of that branch and that wreath after the video ended, because it was a little difficult. I had to do that off camera because it was a little bit challenging. So set those aside so we can start the beading process. Okay, I've already beaded one of the wires off camera. However, I'm going to have to just take it off again because I forgot the bead frame. So you get to see me bead it all over, half of it all over again. I have to add my bead frame. As you see, I'm putting it through. Add the silver bead cap, one silver spacer, then the red chip glass beads that come from my own stock, or my own stash. Then we got the white frosted beads, and then after that another silver spacer. And then the moss agate beads. Then the silver spacer. Then the rhinestone studded crystal beads. Silver spacer. Some more moss agate beads. I was doing like 3 and 3. The top of that strand has some little crystals, the little crystal berries on there from the collection. The red jasper faceted round beads is at the top of that. So now there we have Okay, I'm putting on the clamshell and the crimp bead. And squeeze crimp bead down up in the clamshell. Make sure you kind of pull it tight, but not too tight to where it's not so stiff. That's why I have it wrapped up, you know, in a coil like that. Then I'm going to put on another crimp bead because the crimp beads are very small. So I'll have 2 down inside of the clamshell for extra support. Squeeze it tight. Make sure you got a good closure on there. Cut it off. Close the clamshell up. No, I apologize. I be thinking I'm inside of the camera view, and sometimes I'm not. Okay, that's a good fit. I'm just putting it up to my, putting it up to see how it look. Now I just gotta roll that back down. Take my round nose pliers and roll it down. Just bend that neck just a little bit. That's not wire, that's just a piece of string. Time to get our chain out so we can attach our chain. Remember, the branch is gonna go on off camera, so you'll see the finished product at the end of the video. Trying to see how much chain I'll end up using. Had to give me a piece of wire or an eye pin so I can measure my chain off. So there we have both chains put on there with the closures. I'm gonna see if I can put this on. It's not gonna end up being on there. So we got the closure and the chain on there now. Taking some head pins. We're gonna add some berries to the mistletoe branch. Put 2 berries on there. 2 small faceted beads on there. With just the matte glass round beads and holly berry. Yep, see, that's how they're going to be dangling. They're going to be dangling off of the branch. Right there on the end, I have my mistletoe with the holly and berry little leaf that you see me paint it. That's on the end. I took it off the center and just put it on the ends. Flip it over that way. Rotate the pliers. Twist it until it come all the way down. Then I just pull the wire back. Switch hands and get my other pliers. And I wrapped it. Although you didn't really see all of the wrap, but I did wrap it. Just, you know, bend it back some so it can center itself. Cut the little piece of wire off. Take my pliers and tuck the rest of that in. The little piece the bird is sticking out, just tuck it in. That's the way it's not poking out, sticking anyone. Straighten that little loop up. Try to tidy things up a little bit. And there we have it. Our little berries that's going to be hanging from the branch. So we're gonna do a couple of those. The branches are already affixed to the wreath and the bead. Well, not the bead, but to the focal donut. It's already affixed with green wire. Some of those beads are hard. Like this bead is, you don't want to go all the way down to the end of the pin. So I had to kind of like, persuade it. Once again, repeat the same process for the first one. Okay, got that one wrapped. That's gonna hang on there. I'm gonna put that one right there. Just trying to see where my placement's gonna be at. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day. As you can tell, my face is getting a little better. Which I am very glad about. Excuse my camera, and that lighting goes in and out sometimes. Oops. I pulled that right out my hand. You want to do one more wrap with that. Straighten that up a little bit. We're going to cut off, start cutting off of those ends. Make sure you tuck those little pieces in. And straighten it up and try to neaten your pieces up. Also, while we're at it, if you don't mind giving this video a thumbs up if you like it. Also, subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend about it. Share it with someone. Sharing is caring as always. Don't forget to hit that notification button so the next time I drop a video, you'll be notified. And I hope everyone be safe this going into the new year 2025. This just might be my last video of the year. My intentions was to put out at least 3, but unfortunately I ended up getting sick with the flu. As you all know, I'm still recovering from that. Okay, we're gonna start attaching some of these berries to the branch. I'm trying to see exactly where I'm putting, so I'm gonna put it right here. Make sure you close the trampoline real tight. Have a good tight fit. That looks really nice. See? A lot of people had some really nice designs when it came to this box, Berries and Boughs. Bernie B box did a very nice job putting together a couple of boxes this year. Got them all on there now. Show you how the top of it looks with the big cap. I'm also looking at how my berries look and how they're hanging. Trying to make sure they're hanging right. I'm going to make some earrings to match. Holly and berry charm. Use the eye pin. See, we're dangling. Put the other charm. Do the other charm on there. Open the eye pin. Always turn the hook to the back. Just don't want to go on there, I guess. You gotta make sure your hook closure to the eye pin is to the back of the charm, because the charm is not a two-sided charm. At least I don't think it is. It went flying off again. The eye pin broke. Sometimes you can get a hold of some real cheap eye pins, but it's enough of it still left on there that I can use it. Just roll another loop. Make me another eye and open it and put it back on there. Ain't no harm, no foul. All is good again. Put on a silver bead. Now we're going to put on the rhinestone encrusted beads there. Those are so pretty. the complete set now. So we have the earrings done. I'm just straightening up the pendant. Straighten up my holly berries and mistletoe branch. Nice festive necklace and earring set. I think it's pretty and cute. Very festive and holiday-ish. I'm cleaning up my mess and I'll be right back. Right there we have the art glass bead. Here we have bead caps sitting on top of it, a loop and bar. We have the moss agate donut pendant, the wreath, silver wreath. I wrapped some green wire around it to hold it in place. Some green berries hang from off of the mistletoe branch. And there we have the holly and berries leaves. I painted it red and green. We have moss agate beads. Some faceted, I faceted with rhinestone, moss agate, red chips, another green bead. We have the white frosted, some more red chips, like red and green, and then the same thing on that side as well. I think it looks very nice, very holiday-ish, as I said. You all have a wonderful day and be blessed and be a blessing to someone else. Thank you. Bye-bye.